In this video, you'll learn how to lock down your images, shapes, and text in Google Slides so that your students aren't able to move them. This will ensure that students do not mess up the layout of your activity, and they'll just be focusing on the parts that they need to create and manipulate. It can be frustrating for students, especially those new to Google, when they're clicking and moving things that should not be moved. And it's especially frustrating to the teacher when you see your activity in disarray because your students accidentally moved pieces that weren't supposed to be moved. Now, there are two ways to lock down objects in Google Slides. I'll show you both of the ways, and then I'll let you know which way is my favorite and why. What you'll want to do is create the slide that you're going to be giving your students. As you can see here, when I click on any of these images or boxes, all of these my students could move. And you can imagine what it would be like for me to give this exact copy to my students and watch them accidentally move and change all of these objects. They're going to appreciate it when I have all of this locked down, and the only thing they're going to interact with are going to be the text boxes and anything I want them to actually move. So to do this, what we're going to do is save this whole slide as an image. I'm going to save it before I insert any text boxes. I'm going to click File in the upper left-hand corner of my screen, then Download As, and then I'll click PNG. After my image has been downloaded, I'm going to insert it as the background. So I'm going to click Background in the toolbar. Then I'll click Choose Image. I'm going to upload this image from my computer, so I'll click Choose an Image to upload, and then I will double-click on the image file. Now, as you can see, the file is saved as the title of my presentation. So I'm going to double-click, click Done. Now, in order to see it as a background, I have to get rid of all of the boxes on the top of the slide. So I'm going to click and highlight the entire slide, and then I'll hit the Delete key right on my keyboard. Now you can see that when I click anywhere on my screen, nothing is highlighted. So all of this is now a background, and my students will not be able to move it around. I'm going to go to my next slide and show you the second way to do this. So this time I'm going to select everything on the slide, again without any text boxes. I'm going to click Control X on my keyboard. That means to cut it. Then I'm going to go to Slide at the top and go down to Edit Master. I'm actually going to create this as a master slide. What I'll do is I'll get rid of any text on the slide. So I'll just click in this box and delete it. And then I'll use my keyboard to paste it, Control V. Now you can see that everything on that slide has been created in this master. Now that the master is finished, I can simply click the X, and you'll notice that the information now has reappeared on my slide, and as I'm clicking, I can't move anything around. If you want your slide to have a different layout, you can go to Slide and Apply Layout, and you can see some of the other layouts I've created. I can click on the layout, and that layout will appear. So again, you click Slide, Apply Layout, and you can choose one of the layouts that you have saved. Now, I said I would tell you my favorite way. I'm going to show you both of these slides, and I want you to see if you can tell the difference. So I'm going to click the first slide. This is when we inserted it as a background. And now I'm going to click the second slide, where we created a slide master. As you can see, slide 1 is blurry compared to slide 2, which is why I love creating the slide as a master instead of saving it as an image. Again, here's the blurred image. Here's the slide master. I don't usually tell my students about the slide masters. That way they won't be tempted to go in and change anything. That's all for this video. As always, if you enjoyed it, please rate us on TPT and let your friends know where they can find this course.